Okay, according to this, we are live.
There's a little box on mine that says off air yet.
Yeah, it's okay. Why is it not coming up? It's not showing on my channel.
It still says off air on this end. Before it came up, it said live.
It says live.
Huh.
Refresh, honey.
Maybe it takes a minute.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Am I as ugly in person as I am on camera?
Yeah. Oh, don't be silly. No. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand why it's not showing up.
I'm watching for something to pop up and nothing's coming up yet.
Yeah.
Do you think we would be because we can see each other?
And it says we are live. It says live now. Okay, let me go to live control room. View and watch page. It says we are live now. It says the health is good. The live stream is good. We are working. And yes, I see we are live. Oh no, it's private. That's why. Oh, how stupid of me.
Oh no.
Okay, that's okay. I shall go into settings. And I shall now make it public. Yes! So at least all that bit between us is not showing up. People won't see that, so that's okay. Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
The notification to come up.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're published.
Okay. I have no idea where I would left off.
Oh my goodness.
So where do we go from here now?
Well, we wait. Oh my goodness. Yes, we are now live.
See, it still says off air on this end.
Oh, well, I can tell you, I can assure you we are live. I see you.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, Cassandra, honey, thank you so much for coming in. I would appreciate it if you could share this out. No. If you could share this out for us, Cassandra, I would greatly appreciate this. I can't believe this happened. I don't know what went wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Grampy Campy needs to be with his wife. She's in a hospital 50 miles away, very sick.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, so.
No, that's okay, honey. That's okay. I need to move a few things slightly so I can get to all my bits and bobs. Oh, thank you ever so much, Cassandra. You are so sweet. Cassandra's life in Albuquerque is so very nice. She's very sweet. She's very kind.
Hi.
Grampy Campy, for anyone who comes in, Grampy Campy cannot see the chat because he is using his phone. So I will relay any messages to him.
Yeah, I have a computer, but it's so old that it won't run. It won't do
Right. Well, mine's struggling. It's getting hot.
I turn it on, it kicks when it needs to
Yeah,
boot up.
I'll blow on it. You know. Okay, so I've shared this out. Hopefully we will get there now.
I really appreciate you doing this.
Oh, you are so welcome, honey. You really are. I know what it's like.
Yeah.
You know, to be in a position where you need that. You know, you need to get somewhere badly, but you can't get there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you ever so much, Cassandra. Grampy Campy needs $300 for gas and food. He can stay. Found out he can stay in her hospital room. So you know, this is something I don't normally do, but this is something I am going to do. So Grampy Campy, if you could start from the beginning for me, explain about your wife's lungs disease.
Okay. About 3 years ago, she started having these weird symptoms, uh, coughing and stuff, and shortness of breath. But it was more than just normal shortness of breath. It was, um, I. The most I can say is, she would turn colors. Just her lips would change to like purple, you know, and her fingers, the hands and stuff would change color. And I was getting really concerned, you know. And she kept asking the doctor about it, but the doctor was just kind of blowing it off, you know. Wasn't taking it real serious. At least I didn't feel he was.
Right.
So um, she usually doesn't want me to go in there with her, but this one time I decided I had enough. And I went in there and I more or less told him, I want to know what's going on. But I wasn't so nice because I was sick of it. I knew something was seriously wrong. She just was not getting better. Um, I don't know what I told you before. We, oh my gosh, man, it's been going on for so long. Um, he said that he sent her to Michigan State University. But first she was in the same hospital she's in right now, and they were the ones that kind of gave us the idea that it was an IPF type disease.
Idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis.
Yeah, and then they forwarded us through the doctor to a pulmonologist, and he said there's something seriously wrong going on here. And he sent her for X-rays and all that stuff, and then he saw the black part of her lung and stuff on the left side, and he sent us to Michigan State University, and we were down there for quite a while. And they did all kinds of different tests. I can't even remember. She's had so many tests done. They've taken. I'm surprised she's still alive. She's got so much blood taken out of her and that. They come in like vampires, you know.
Yeah, they do. That's why they have the nickname of vampire.
And uh, ever since Michigan State University, we've found out what it was there, what the actual diagnosis was. But they said initially it was UIP, and then changed it to IPF, and then oh, when the diagnosis letter came from Michigan State University, he had listed on there as UIP. So jump ahead now to ever since this would have been last July, I think, is when we went to Michigan State. She's been using her concentrator and all that and doing okay, but then lately, well, not okay, but better, with the oxygen. And till recently, um, if we would try to go to the car to go someplace or something, she would have to. My living room was only like 24 foot long, like I was saying before, and she would get almost halfway across the living room. She'd have to sit down for like 10, 15 minutes to build up enough oxygen in her system.
Mm-hmm.
And the lips changing color and the fingers and the hands changing color and stuff. That's what I noticed.
Right.
Started to get more severe and stuff, and she was coughing up the phlegm and stuff. So now, jump ahead to now. Yesterday, she had her normal appointment with the pulmonologist, and up here where we live, and he checked her oxygen level, and it only registered 86%. Well, he said, "You're not going home. I'm sending you to ER." Luckily, there, the ER is in the same building. It's not a regular hospital, but it's an extension of Michigan State University Hospital. So they have an ER and everything in there. Well, it is a hospital, but it's different. And they did all kinds of tests. We were there all day yesterday. They drilled her and poked her and prodded her, and I don't know how many things. They took these big can things of blood again, like um, twice at least that I can remember, and IVs, and they gave her some drugs that I can't remember through the IVs, um, and then they said that they were shipping her down to the medical center, which is in Bay City, Michigan, which is quite a ways from me. And they shipped her there by ambulance. But I couldn't go there, and my road is terrible, and I risked I risked it big time just to get out of here yesterday to get to the doctor's appointment. But by the time I came back, because I didn't have enough gas and stuff to go all the way to Bay City, and I knew it. So I said, well, I got to try to get home because I have animals here that I have to take care of too. And I came home, and I could turn the camera around and show you if you'd like. We got another snowstorm during the night.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be spring here.
I know. We got a mix of rain and snow here. I just want to let you know, check your PayPal. Cassandra has so very kindly made a deposit in your PayPal account. She said, of course, they never take anything serious. I hurt for you. I will need to go deposit some cash. I don't have a lot of cash myself, but I would love to help with some. And I said to her, thank you. And she said, you're so very welcome. I help any way I can. When I see that someone needs help, I will give my last money. I have. We have all family and should always help when we can. Prayers always come back around. And she said that your story breaks her heart. So that's from Cassandra's life in Alba Crazy.
Thank you, Cassandra. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay. It's all right, honey. Okay, she says I will need to go back. Okay. She said when she gets back, she will deposit, and she will message you when she's deposited it so that you'll be able to check.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And she said she's posting a link asking for help too. Thank you ever so much, honey. Thank you ever so much. Cassandra, you're so very sweet.
Yes. Sorry, I can't help myself.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Oh.
So, anyway.
To my friend, my very special friend Trace, TJ Explores from England, just said, I will help from the heart into your PayPal when home. Much love to you and your wife. So she's out right now, but once she gets home, she will make a deposit.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea.
So what have you heard from the hospital so far?
Well, I talked to her just before we went live, and they gave her ECG or EKG this morning, and then they gave her an echocardiogram. And the EKG thing said there was some kind of artifacts or something in it where her heart wasn't right, but the doctor said that he thinks it's her lung disease that's causing it.
Right.
But anyway, they gave her this, she said it was like paste, this stuff that they put in the IV that's supposed to, one of them was supposed to go into her lungs and keep any kind of clots or anything from forming.
Mm-hmm.
And then this other one, the way they explained it to her was like it was a lubricant like stuff like that, supposed to make sure that nothing stops in her heart and creates a clot in there. They, they said it ain't anything that she's going to have to come home with. They just want to make sure that, you know, nothing happens while she's there. Um, see. Her oxygen, they raised it up to 4 liters now. It was 3 before. And she said when they get her up to go to the bathroom or something, she still feels a little short of breath, I guess you could say.
Right.
And, but it's nothing like it was before because I think they've been giving her Lasix also to try and get, because the left lung was like 3/4 of the way full of fluid, they said.
Right.
So it only stands to reason that they would do something to try and drain that off.
Right.
Uh, I can't keep track of all the different tests they've done. I mean,
Yeah,
because I was there.
it's right. It's easier to do when you are there.
Yeah. And like when I was there with her, they were poking her and sticking her. all over the place. You know, I mean, all kinds of stuff. Um, so the hospital she's at, they don't discharge anybody on the weekends. So, which I think is kind of stupid, but it's a way to get more money out of the system, I guess. Uh,
Yeah.
so I don't know if they're going to do any other tests on her. They did another CAT scan. Um, they did something across their forehead too. I don't know what the heck that was. I have no idea what that was. There was a bunch of people in there all doing different stuff.
Right.
Uh,
Sometimes they run it's a new type of thermometer that they run across the forehead to take the temperature.
yeah,
They
that
kind
was.
of run it round like this.
Yeah, they went right across there.
Yeah, it's usually to take her temperature and to make sure she doesn't have a fever or anything.
Yeah, I guess those big tube things they were taking with blood was supposed to be to check for different kinds of infections. I guess because of her disease.
Yes, it will be. Yeah, it will
So
be. Yeah.
those,
Yeah, it's amazing. They can keep coming and taking those every day.
yeah,
Um, it's TJ Explorer says, please share this out. These beautiful souls need your help. She's so very sweet. Oh my gosh.
thank you.
Cassandra from Alba Crazy said, hey, everyone in the back, come on in and help. Even $1 or $5, anything will help. Please help our family.
Thank you. I feel really guilty doing this though. Like I told you, uh, I get judgment when I ask for help from people, and I don't like to do that.
But the thing is, see, you didn't ask. All you asked for was prayers. I felt it, within my soul that this needed to be done. I mean, you need to be with your wife. Your wife needs you by her side. I mean, your tears when we were talking, that was, I could feel your pain. I can feel how hard it is for you, to be separated from her.
We've been married for 34 years. And,
You've been married for 34 years? Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
yep. Well, May 25th, it'll be 34.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Cassandra says no judgment here at all. We all need help sometimes.
Yeah, I I have a hard time with it.
Well, so did I. So did I for a while. I thought I could manage, I could do everything by myself, but when reality hit, I can't. It's not something that I could do myself.
I know when they had that fundraiser for you, I hurt so bad because I couldn't give anything.
Oh, honey, you don't have to. You give by coming to my stream time and time again, over and over. You're always there, and that means the world to me. And that I mean, what people don't realize is that really does help. That really does help. It's all right, sweetie. It's all right, honey. We're going to do the best we can. And we'll get you there. We'll get you there. I know it's not easy. It's very hard when you're, by yourself. I mean, tell everybody about the area that you live in. I mean, obviously, you don't have to tell them exactly where you live, but tell them what it's like around where you are.
I live in a national forest in Northeast Michigan. Uh, I can even turn the camera and show you I live in the woods. And this year, I don't know why, but a lot of people have been flooded this year and stuff, just this part of spring. We always get a lot of rain, but it's not usually like this. But the only road that we got that comes in here is the one that uh, I had a hard time with. It's like my van has problems. It needs ball joints on it, and I don't know if it's because of that or what. But I had a guy in a pickup truck last night when we were trying to get home, and or when I was trying to. I
Keep
hear your
talking.
kitty.
Keep talking while I give her treats. That's what she wants. She wants her afternoon treats. She keep talking, honey.
I have I have 5 of them myself.
Yeah. You
My
keep
dog,
talking.
she's laying right here next to me.
No, bless her. You keep talking and telling everybody, what you need to do about your area, about where you are.
Okay. Well, we're remote. It's not an easy place to find, and uh, my road is basically a 2-track. I have videos on my channel with showing where I live and stuff, and my road, and then I did walks and stuff like that. So I'm in the woods. I'm about 3 miles from the uh, from a major highway because it's an old road, but it's the main run for around here. And in between hither and yon is a swampy part of the road that it normally uh, ATV going by checking the road. Uh, it floods out in the spring a lot, but it doesn't usually last very long. But for some reason this year, I don't know what it is differently. Uh, we have so much mud, and well, I have 16-inch tires on my van. Okay, the mud was at least that deep. It was hitting the bottom of. I have a Chrysler Town and Country. I was hitting the bottom in the mud, and I didn't know if I was going to get home last night. And today, it's like there's no way I'll try it today because I know with all the snow, it's like 50 degrees. It's going to be a mess. So I can't probably get out of here till tomorrow or the next day or so. I'm not sure. It all depends on the muck. But the main road out going out of here is pretty much sand and clay, so it's a mixture. So the water doesn't usually stay that long, but when it comes, it comes. And along with it, people driving through it and stuff, it makes it a big sloppy mess. I almost came to a standstill last night when I was coming back into it. And I thought, oh no, if I get stuck here, I'm never going to get out. Well, there was a guy behind me in a pickup truck, raised up, 4-wheel drive pickup truck, and he was going sideways, trying to come down the same road that I had just came down with my van. But he's not used to driving this road, and I am. He just moved out here like a year or so ago. And he hasn't
Right.
experienced really bad road yet. But this year, for some reason, it's really a mess.
Right.
And I either have to baja my way out of here to go see my wife, or there is a friend that has a big four-wheeler that says that they can get me out, but
Okay.
I have to pay them back and forth, you know,
Right.
and there's no way I can do that. So I'm not going to go out foolishly with my van and get stuck in the middle of the road. And I'm not getting to her, and I'm not here at home where I'm not going to freeze to death, you know.
Right.
So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay here and keep. I'm going to walk down and check out the road before I go trying to drive across it. There's people out here. When I was talking when you were gone, June, several people have been going by on four-wheelers, going out the ATV type things, going out to check the road because it's so bad they stopped our mail delivery too. So we haven't had mail delivery for the last, well, it was a week and a half. And now you add today to it, and who knows how long it's going to be before they start delivering my mail again.
Right.
That's how bad the road is.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I have some bracelets. Bunny, hi, thank you, Big Tanker, thank you, Francis, thank you ever so much for coming in. She said, Bunny said, me and my boyfriend are watching and we are so touched. You two are the sweetest and we love you both so very much. I'm sending love and light to you, angels. Thank you ever so much. So I have
Love back to you too.
I need to check on something. Okay. I have here. Just make sure I don't put the wrong ones up. I have some bracelets.
Oh, cool.
They're $25 each. Now, what we're going to have to do is you have to confirm the person, whoever sends $25 can have a bracelet. Now, they will need
those?
I did make these, yes. I did make these, yes. They will have to let you know that they have sent. Oh, Denise, honey, thank you ever so much for coming in. They will have to let you know that they are sending you $25.
Okay.
And they want a bracelet. And you will have to let me know.
Yeah.
You know, if they have a channel, they'll have to let you know the channel name and you can forward that to me. I can get in touch with the channel or they can get in touch with me, but it will be confirmed that the $25 is with Grampy Campy in his PayPal account. So I do have some bracelets. And this one here, they're $25 each. This one here is number 9. So this is number 9. Let me move it back a bit. Maybe it'll focus a bit better.
I got to take my glasses off. Oh, that's beautiful.
This one's number 9. But they have to it has to be confirmed that the $25 is in your account.
Yep.
Okay.
I will let you know.
That one's number 9. And this one is number 7.
Oh, that's really nice.
This one's number 7. They're all different. Every single one of them is different. Some are flashy, some are not too flashy. So this is number 7.
Wow.
And I make them all. They're all made by hand. It's memory foam. See? Oh, memory foam. Ah, no, it's not memory foam. It's memory wire. See? Boing, boing, boing. And it goes straight back. And it's easy to put on if your fingers are not nimble. You just kind of like twiddle it round. And there you go. You've got your bracelet on.
That's
very
cool.
easy. They're $25 each.
Regina Hines just popped up on my screen. I didn't catch the last time. I think it was Regina Hines. I'll look after the thing here.
And if they're not sure which one they want, I can send them a message or an email with a photograph, and they can choose whichever they want. This one is, let me turn it the right way around, number 3.
I think PayPal will let you put a message in there too.
Yes, they will. They can put a message in your PayPal.
Which one they want, you know.
Yeah, this one is number 3.
That's pretty too.
Like I said, they're all very, very different.
Yeah.
You can donate. You can donate to Grampy Campy, Denise. Yeah, I will. I'll put the PayPal. Thanks, TJ. This is Grampy Campy. Fred Straw. Oh, Fred Straw, how are you? Oh my gosh, I was thinking about you. Okay, Fred Straw wants number 7.
Thank you.
I don't have a pen. Why don't oh, I don't have a pen. I have a pen and a pad right here. Okay. Fred Straw. Number 7. Fred Straw wants number 7. You can't say okay, Denise. Yep, if you want, you can send it to. How would you send it to me? Yeah, I know, Olmaka. That's okay. That's okay. I figured it was you. That's okay, honey. That's okay. Old hippie, thank you ever so much. Thank you for coming in. Regina Himes is old hippie. Old hippie, thank you ever so much.
Okay, yeah, she's the one.
That's okay. That's okay, old hippie. We understand that greatly. I mean, if you could just share it out. Old hippie said my PayPal didn't allow a message this time. Sherry K! Oh, honey, thank you for coming in. So Old Mucker is going to send to your PayPal link right now.
Okay.
So I know who that is. He will get in touch with me, and we will sort this, you know, so you don't need to worry about that. Old Mucker is a friend of mine. Oh, Marco, how is your wife, please? I was thinking about her. Oh, Trace. My friend TJ said, June, can you make me one? I'll donate 30 instead of 25 when she's home. Because Grampy, Campy and his wife should be together. I'm going to start crying. I was not going to do
Don't do that, because then I will.
Oh my gosh, thank you ever so much. Of course I will make you one, Trace.
Someone that popped up, but I didn't get a chance to read who it was.
That was probably old Mucker. He said it sent it from his business IT account. He can check that he got it. Francis.
Was it Tea Services or something like that?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And Denise.
Is that a sir or a ma'am?
It's a male, but there's a female too. His wife.
Oh,
it's for his wife. Dream Walking Angel, hi honey. Thank you ever so much for coming in. It is so good to see you. Thank you, honey. If you could share this out for me. Hey, Two Family Homestead, thank you ever so much. I'm trying to raise some money. The Grumpy Campy needs to be with his wife. She's in the hospital right now. It's 50 miles away. He needs $300 so that we can get him there and he'll have food. That'll be for his gas food. He's going to have a neighbor help him out, driving back and forth because where he lives is really swamped out right now.
Hi, Sharon, Daryl.
Oh, Sharon, Two Family Homestead. I love you guys. So Cassandra says she's waiting for hubby to get home, so she says I can go deposit the cash. She says, I love you, make pretty jewelry. And thank you so much, old hippie. So if anybody wants a bracelet, they are $25. And it has to be confirmed that the account, that the money goes into Grampy Campy. When Grampy Campy lets me know, I will pay it out. Old Mucker just put the transition ID into the chat, which I will copy and paste.
Yeah, it came up on my screen, but I couldn't see it fast enough.
Okay, I'll send it to you, and then I'm sending it to you through a Facebook Messenger. Okay, honey.
Okay. Okay, I see it now.
Okay, and I'm gonna delete that one for you now. Oh my gosh, only a few more months and we're headed for June. Oh, Two Family Homestead.
Oh, yes, I think they're going to that thing.
Yes, they're going to be in Missouri. We're going to, yes. Yeah, we can figure that out. Two Family Homestead. Oh my gosh. Yes, we can figure that out. Cassandra said you got a deal, June. Oh. Okay, so my wife is going for the results on Monday. She watches Grampy Campy. Old Mucker's wife watches you all the time.
Oh, who's that?
Grampy Campy. Well, who does you? Old Mucker, does your wife have a channel, or does she watch you through your channel? Yeah. Oh, this is so excellent. I'm going to be hugging Two Family Homestead. Thank you ever so much, Dream Walking Angel. So
It's
this
thank
one
you.
is this bracelet. Oh, I need to. This bracelet is number 6. This bracelet's number 6. So if anybody wants this bracelet, I'm trying to find a way of making it show up. This bracelet is number 6.
That's a pretty bracelet too.
Yeah. And so like I said, everyone is different. And if once it's confirmed that the money is in Grampy Campy's account. Now, if you can't afford a bracelet, any amount, if you can donate anything, just anything, so that we can get him to be with his wife, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. I can't get this open. Don't you hate these baggy thingies where you can't get the things open? This one is number 1.
Ooh, that's neat looking.
This one is number 1.
That's nice too. You make nice jewelry.
Oh, well, I try. That's all I can say is I try. This one is number 2.
I really like that.
This one's number 2. I have to make sure I mark it that it's number 2. Put it in its own little bag.
Yeah, I'd have to do something like that too, or I'd get them all messed up.
Well, I used to do all kinds of crafts. I used to manufacture jewelry when I lived in, in England. And I've decided to go, back to. I have to be careful with what I decide to do. So, oh, Denise. Oh, Denise, that's more. Oh, honey, that is so sweet. Thank you ever so much. You are so very kind. Denise has donated £2, €2. So I will send that over to you, Grampy Campy.
Okay.
When it comes through. Oh, I forgot to turn off the super chat.
Thank you.
That's okay. I will send it over to you when it's. I will send it over to you when I figure it out. Okay. Yeah, don't cry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Denise, that's an awful lot. Oh, Mucka says she's watching now from her iPad. She doesn't have a username.
Oh.
And Dreamwalking Angel says, "Good afternoon, Grampy Campy. You'll be there with her soon. I believe it."
Thank you.
I will transfer it over, Denise. I will, honey. I bless you. I will. Cassandra and Alba Crazy said, "I just love you when June gets excited." You are just too adorable. This speech. I just wanted to tell you how much you inspire. Oh, thank you ever so much. That is ever so kind. Cassandra likes number 1. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't take me long to get addicted to your channel.
Oh my gosh, I don't know why.
You're such a sweetheart.
Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if my husband would agree with that, but who, that's how it goes.
My wife probably wouldn't agree very much either sometimes.
Okay.
Of course, I don't know, putting up with me for 34 years. I mean,
34 years. Could you imagine being with somebody for 34 years?
Yeah.
Oh, well, my goodness.
Actually, it would be 35 if I counted the year that we lived in sin.
Oh, hey, there's nothing wrong in living over the brush, as we call it in England. And this is number 3. This one is number 3. Maybe well, turn a light on, June. That might help. Oh, so blinded. This one's number 3.
Wow.
This one is beautiful. There is one, a lady wants, so I'm keeping that one aside. I need to get back in touch with her. So that's number 3. So again, if anybody wants one of these bracelets, it has to be confirmed that the money is with. They're $25, Francis. They're $25, honey. Okay, TJ Explores, thank you ever so much for coming in, sweetie. I love you very much. I will talk to you a little later. As everybody can see, this is not my usual, you know, Sweet Saturday. Because to me, this is more important. Tomorrow, we can do Sweet Saturday tomorrow. Old Hippie says, I love your bracelets, but can't afford one right now. Well, that's okay, Old Hippie, because, you know, I'll be doing them for quite some time. So, you know, if you've got anybody that wants to buy you a birthday present, there you go. You know, you can always give them a nudge. And my email address is on my About page. So, yep, it'll be Tony Rock. That's right. It'll be on Sweet Sunday. We'll be having Sweet Saturday on Sunday again. So it'll be Sweet Sunday. I do actually have everything set up here. I was about to do the thumbnail, and then I saw Grampy Campy's comment, and it really got to my heart. And I really, I mean, I cannot imagine being so far away and your wife being so ill and you being stuck. Now, you know, this way we'll be able to get you, you know, to your wife. You know, you'll be able to pay the neighbor or whoever it is, you know, to help get you out, which is, you know, very important. It's what you need.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to stay there. It's lovely. It's really good that you can actually stay in her hotel room, because that helps lower cost a great deal.
Yes. Yeah, they said they could put a recliner in the room for me.
Right. Oh, thank you ever so much, Francis, honey. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much. Hey, Tony. he always makes it whenever I see Tony, it always makes me think of, well, the name Tony always makes me think about frosted flakes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing.
The bee lady, hi sweetie, thank you ever so much for coming in. Grampy Campy, his wife is very sick in hospital right now. She was diagnosed with the diagnosis is idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, but she also has other things going on with her lungs. Her lungs are around 3/4 filled full of fluid. So she's in a pretty bad state. The hospital he couldn't even go with her to in the ambulance. He couldn't follow the ambulance. He had to get back home. He needs around $300 to be able to go stay with her at the hospital. That will cover food and gas. He's going to have to pay a neighbor to get him out there. And then they will need help getting back when she's able to come out. So he's looking around $300 to help.
Was that bee lady?
Yes, that was the bee lady, Avery.
Oh, hi, bee lady.
So Jacqueline, hi, sweetie. Thank you ever so much for coming in. Yes, Tony the Tiger. They're great. So, in order to help, raise some funds, in order to help boost this, I'm going to donate the bracelets. So if anybody wants a bracelet, the bracelets are $25 each. This one is number one. Obviously, if you can't afford $25, if you could donate anything to Grampy's account, PayPal, that will be absolutely wonderful, because I don't have, enough bracelets. And I don't think that many people, right now. So if they could donate anything that you can donate, that will be wonderful to Grampy Campy, so we can help get him out to his wife, and be with his wife while she's very ill in hospital. And if you can donate $25, it has to be confirmed, through Grampy Campy. Then, let them know $25 you would love a bracelet, and put down the number of the bracelet you would like. And Grampy and Campy will let me know, and I will get in touch with the person, and we will figure out how, where we're going to ship it. So this one is number 9. It's beautiful. It's made from memory wire, so it's easy on, easy off. I know the men like that. Sorry, can't help my sense of humor. Sorry. Sorry. And then this is number 3. This one is number 3. So if anybody could donate, if you can donate $25 and you would like a bracelet, please let Grampy Campy know. It has to be confirmed. He will let me know, and then I will get ready to email out. Oh, the bee lady. Are you serious? Oh, check your PayPal, Grampy.
Something came up, but I couldn't read it. Elizabeth or something like that, it said.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, bee lady.
Bee lady, oh my gosh, you are such a sweetheart. Thank you ever so much. Oh. She said, now let's see the bracelets. Oh my goodness. Oh. She says, I remember he comes to most of my chats since the beginning. You are so very sweet. Oh my gosh.
Thanks, bee lady.
Oh my goodness. This one is number 3. I mean, if you want, I can always send a photograph via email, so that you can choose. He did, be lady. He said Jesus too. I can always send you a photograph in an email of the bracelets in a compilation, and then you can choose the ones that, oh my gosh. This one is number 2. And this one's number 3. Oh my gosh, I can't see. I'm sorry. This was number 3. And this one's, oh no, this one's number 6. Sorry, this one's number 6. This one's number 6. sorry. We'll get you there, honey. We'll get you there. You'll be there. Oh my gosh. So we only need $450 more. The email photo is a great idea. Cassandra says there are so many wonderful angels out there.
Yeah.
Yes, there are. Cassandra, yep, she said, see, he is already, Cassandra said, see, he is already on his way to her side.
Thank you all.
Because he's so touched. Bee lady, she said, Grampy, why are you crying? Because, well, we're both crying, actually. Oh, gosh. Thank you all ever so much. Have you a way of checking your PayPal account right now, Grumpy?
I don't think I can while I'm on the phone. I don't want to mess up my...
That's okay, because you'll come back in. You've got the link in your messenger, so you can come back in if you do. If you go out. Okay, Bee lady.
I'll try it.
Oh, I'm getting all tangled up here. It would help if I moved that out of the way, wouldn't it? Yes, it would, Jewel, because that's blocking the light, isn't it, Jewel? Yes, it is. Sorry, I often talk to myself.
I do that too. I can't log in.
That's okay, honey. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to. My nose is crying too. I'm sorry.
I know the feeling. And I can't see straight to type in my password. I didn't lose you, did I? It's not going to let me do it when I'm connected. It won't let me do it. Uh-oh. I'll have to check it afterwards. It won't let me do it. Did I lose you? I can't hear nothing. Oh, I lost audio.
No, you didn't. I muted myself. I needed to check
Oh,
my mic.
okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hang about, be lady. It's coming.
Okay. I have to check it after I get off because it won't let me do it right now.
All right, honey.
Be lady, I can't express it without losing myself here. I cry because you touched my heart, and I appreciate it, whether you know. And June for what she's doing.
All right, Mama. All right, honey, go.
My cats are here, and your cat is
Okay.
stray cat hanging around or something.
Okay, everybody, just okay. I just need to go back and check the lady. Great idea. Campy with you. Okay, beach. Beach 83. Okay.
I see the screen better without my glasses.
On its way, be lady. Okay. I'll go as Adam says I will do what I can. Cassandra said my hubby needs to move his booty so I can go deposit cash. I'm getting anxious. Please don't get anxious, Cassandra. It's okay, honey. Please don't get anxious.
Thank you.
Dreamwalking Angel says I'm sending love your way. I just watched a miracle here. Cassandra said I agree, B lady. He has touched me as well. I have to help this wonderful person. Thank you ever so much. I've already touched. I've already touched.
Thank you.
I've already done, B lady. Well, yeah, I tried. Francis says she's messaged. It is good to cry as well. It is good to cry. Sometimes we go through so much, we just don't know, where to turn. And in a time like this, we do need, people out there to help us. I mean, I had to come to that realization. I thought I could do it all on my own, and I realized I hadn't. Old Abby said, "Thank you, Jeff."
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, old hippie. You're welcome. It's the best. I mean, it's at least. I wish I could do more. I wish I could. If I could, I would just fly out there and you know fly you over. To your wife with helicopter or whatever. I mean, there's so much more. I wish I could. Tony the Rock Fam says, "Be lady, God is good and sent you to this man in need of help."
Be like a friend for a long time.
Yes, you have come to my life. Life with Linda. She said, "Can you please? Can you?" She said, "What's going on?" Grampy Campy's wife is very ill in hospital. Her diagnosis has been idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. She's been ill for about 2 years, and you know, they kind of brushed it off and brushed it off. Now she's very ill, and she's in hospital.
Hi, Linda.
Oh my gosh! Oh Mucka! Oh my goodness! Grumpy Campy, do you want to go and check your paper? Can you sign into your laptop or computer and check your paper?
I can't. It won't let me.
It won't let you.
No.
You can sign out of this if you want, and then you can come back.
Okay, I'll try it again. I'm going to take my phone off the tripod.
Okay.
Because it looks at my face.
Right.
Security.
Right. Well, that means you'll have to sign out of here, because don't forget it's in your Facebook Messenger, so you can come straight back.
Okay.
Okay. So hit the little telephone at the top. Touch the screen, and you'll see a little telephone, red telephone.
Oh yeah, right.
And sign out, and then you'll be able to come back through Facebook Messenger.
Okay, I'll try it and I'll be right back.
All right then, honey. So life with Linda, his wife is very sick in hospital. The doctor kind of messed around and didn't take things seriously for about 2 years. And she's now currently very ill in hospital. Her lungs are 3/4 filled with fluid. Her oxygen levels went down. And he needs to be able to get out to be with her. She's in a town 50 miles away. And he needs to be there with her. Yes, exactly, the bee lady. Thank you, everyone who can only give $1. That's just as important. It really is. It really is. It's very important. You know, his wife is in hospital, very, very sick. Huh. The bee lady says you always throw in pieces of jewelry. That is a huge contribution. It's the least I can do. It really is. It's the least I can do. His wife has been okay. All right. So, well, that's okay. That's okay. If you go to the link, if you go to the PayPal link, you don't have to. It'll say $100. You don't have to pay $100. You can actually change that to whatever amount that you want to donate. So, you know, keep that in mind. If you go to the PayPal link, you can actually change the amount. For some reason, PayPal has changed the donation. I didn't even put 25 in. You know, when I checked it, it was at 0. Then when I went back, it was at 25. I think they're just trying to, I think it's something that PayPal does. When they see donations of a certain amount, they then change the thing as to, I think it's just an automatic like ticker, like a ticker tape. It just kind of increases. But he needs the money to get to be with his wife. in the hospital. The hospital is a Green Street Recycling. Hi, honey. Thank you ever so much for coming in. Life with Linda, thank you. Gomez Adams, thank you ever so much for coming in. So his wife has been diagnosed with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. And that's not a good diagnosis to have, unfortunately. There's no cure for it. Only they can do is treat the symptoms. And anyway, his wife's lungs are 3/4 filled with fluid right now. Yeah, I know, the bee lady. I think it was on $25 when I first looked. It was at 0. Then it went to 25. I think it's just PayPal, automatically changing it. So if you do want to donate, make sure you change that. Make sure you change the dollar amount, because you obviously do not want to be donating more than you can afford. Anything that can be donated is absolutely appreciated. And I am so grateful for every help. And I know that Grampy Campy is so grateful too. The bee lady, did you get your email? Yeah. Marcus says, yeah, it does let you change it. Sandra, hi, sweetie. I am trying to help Grumpy Campy get to his wife. How are we doing, Grumpy Campy?
Okay, pardon me, I had to take a loo run too.
That's okay.
But as of the check, before I went to the bathroom, it was almost 240. Well, 240 some odd change. I can't remember now.
Okay. So we
Thank
need
you, everybody.
55. Right. We're in need of $55 to help Grumpy Campy. Okay, thank you. Thank you, the bee lady.
Yeah, thanks, bee lady.
We just need $55 to help Grumpy Campy to afford to be able to go be with his wife. His wife is in hospital right now. Her diagnosis is idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. The doctors were late in diagnosing her. They kind of put it off and put it off and put it off and messed around and messed around and messed around. And just so everybody know, Life with Linda said she gave 50.
Oh, thank you, Linda.
Thank you ever so much, Life with Linda. Thank you so much.
Yes. I appreciate that very much, Linda.
So I think we're home. You're home. Yes, I think he still needs 55 more. Life with Linda, when did you
It may have came up when I was in the bathroom. I don't know.
No, life with Linda. His wife is not with his wife. Grampy is not with his wife now. His home. He had to actually watch her go off in an ambulance. Right. He would need meals and extra. He's going to have, obviously he can't get out of his area by himself, because his truck won't make it out there. So he's going to have to pay a neighbor to take him out, gas money. And then they're going to have to find a way home once she's released. And we don't know when that is going to be. And also, he can stay in her room. They said they will put a recliner in there for him, which I know is not the most comfortable. But the most important thing is that he is going to be with his wife. So he will need money. They told him he will need money for food and for his drinks. So, that's why we're looking at maybe $300 to help him get there. Yes, B Lady. B Lady says, thank you everyone who gave or who is praying for them. Absolutely,
Yes.
B Lady. I mean, this is, this was something impromptu. I was actually getting ready to do Sweet Saturday, as you can all see right there. Oh, no, you can't, because that's in the way. Anyway, there. I was getting ready to do Sweet Saturday, and I read Grampy. I always call you Campy.
Everybody does.
Grumpy Campy. I always, and when I saw that, your email, your not your email, your message, I had to do something. I could not, because I could not imagine, being where you are and where your wife, being 50 miles away and not being able to get to your wife and be by your wife's side. They are going to have to give Lasix and stuff. Grampy, no hanky panky in her room, okay? Says the bee lady.
Try to behave myself.
Tony the Rock fan says, may I ask, where does he live? So would you like to explain a little bit about where you live, Grampy?
I live in the woods in Northeast Michigan. Don't want to get too specific, but
right.
It's a national forest, Northeast Michigan. And if they've watched any of my videos, I have on there where I live, in the woods where I live, so they can see that it's an actual place that I live.
And it's been raining a lot and snowing.
Yeah, we got snow today. Yeah, most of the snow was gone. That's what created all the slop. And last night, well, I can turn my camera around here. Maybe you can see out there. Can you see the snow?
Yes, I can see the snow. Oh my gosh. Take it away. Take it away.
That's what I woke up to this morning. And it's almost 50 degrees out there, so that's going to add to the slop.
Yeah.
It's dripping off my eaves right now.
Yes, yeah. Sandra, Sandra, thank you ever so much, sweetie. She says, I'm so saddened to hear this. I have nothing extra to give until the 1st. Prayers is all I have. And you know what? That makes a huge difference there, Sandra. Sandra. It really does.
Yes,
it makes a huge difference, honey. Ms. Adams said, I shoot for more, please, because that $300 is going to go like $3. Things happen sometimes and you need more than you realize. The bee lady said, Sandra is a prayer stringer. She has prayer strings. And Life with Linda said, I agree, Gomez Adams. If you think he will need $300, he would do much better to have 8. You need a cushion.
Oh, I can't ask for nothing. No, I can't.
No.
I can't pay this back to anybody. I don't have it.
I know, honey. I know.
Don't
Tony
lose
the
it
Tony.
soon. I will.
Tony the Rock fans. Tony the Rock fans said, I was just asking. He said, if I lived in the same area, I would have given him a ride to get his errands done with his wife so they could be together. He said, I am in Idaho. Sorry, I was hoping I lived closer. Oh, thank you ever so much. That is so sweet. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah.
And he says, I wouldn't have charged him a dime, just ask you to pay it forward.
I sure will.
Which is, what a lot of people do, and a lot of us do. We try and do that the best we can. Because you just never know. You got to help others. You really do. I've always said that myself. It's important to help other people. It's important to help, as many out as you possibly can.
Most definitely.
Sandra said, does the hospital offer services? They helped my brother out much. Social worker did. Well, he called the hospital and they told him that they would put a chair in, a recliner in her room, and that he would have to pay for his own food and drinks.
Yeah.
So,
As to the best of my knowledge, they don't have any kind of facilities or nothing for guests.
right. Life with Linda says, Grampy has been praying for me as I go off medication that has damaged my nervous system. Oh, Life with Linda, I'm so sorry. She said, least I can do for such a kind man. Exactly.
Thank you so much, Linda.
Gomez Adams says, I need my own help, but I will do everything I can to get other people to donate because I'm good at helping other people, just not myself.
And I do watch your channel, June, so these people that help me, if I can help them someday, I will do so.
Oh, honey. You're so very welcome. It's the best. I wish I could do more. I really do. I don't know how much
You're doing
more.
more than enough. You're doing more than you should be doing.
Ah, no. Yes, the bee lady. The bee lady says, I wonder if he knows how much he has touched other folks. And I don't think you do, Grumpy Campy. I don't think you do realize just how much you yourself have touched other people. By being the person you are, by, the things that you do with your videos, what you do with your channel, your prayers, your kindness, your sweetness, your being so gentle. I don't think you realize just how much you have helped other people.
Well, I'm an evil person by nature. Just I try I try to help when I can.
Yeah.
He
Life
wasn't
with Linda.
special.
Life with Linda said, Grampy one day sent me an email of the Word of God and that verse I quote every day, and reminded God that the word and that email. So through your email that you sent to Life with Linda, you have helped her so very much.
Well, I do that because there's been so many times in my life where people have done things like this for me, and it's like I do firmly believe in paying it forward, and I try. God, I feel like I'm blowing smoke up my own butt or something.
No. You're just like me. No, you're not blowing smoke up. You're just being honest and truthful. I mean, that's the whole thing. You know, you were being honest and truthful.
I'm guilty to a fault of that.
Yeah, me too.
Guilty as charged.
Guilty. I'm guilty. I've done it. I did it. It was me. Yes. Yes.
I
Yeah.
did it.
Guilty. Yeah. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. So I think what we'll do is we'll call this for now, and we'll see how it goes. You have money now
Yeah.
to go see your wife. Exactly. Gomez Adams says his job is to be with his wife.
Yeah.
So you have money in your PayPal. We have got you started. You can get to your wife, and we will do what we can from here on in.
I really appreciate that so much, and I don't know how to put it into words.
You did. The smile on your face, the look in your eyes, and the tears are all enough. They're all enough, honey. No.
Sorry.
That's okay, honey. That's okay. We are with you. We are with you, sweetie.
I'm one of those people that is not pretty when I cry.
No, no, me neither. Me neither. Always makes me wonder how these people can look so lovely when they cry. It's like me, yeah. That's why I put my hands over my face.
I don't know what I can ever do to repay this.
You could just go be with your wife. You know, be with your wife and just continue being you.
If they let me, I'll try to do a live stream or something from the hospital. If they let me, I don't know if they'll let me. If not, I'll do pictures or something.
All right then, sweetie. Well, you know, it's usually okay to live stream from a hospital as long as there's nobody else in the picture besides
Yeah,
you and your wife.
I found that out yesterday. When I did that little video, the doctor came in and a bunch of nurses, and they all hollered at me, "We don't allow photographing in here. I saw you take that picture. Delete that picture." And I'm like, "Oh,
Oh,
I didn't get the woman on purpose. She just happened to step in frame right when I snapped."
right at the time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah.
Because I know when my grandson was in the preemie ward, I did the same thing there. I was taking pictures of him, and I got the nurse by accident, and she went off on me. So,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sometimes they're okay, you know, if you let them know they're okay, you know, they don't mind. Whenever I've been in the ICU or the hospital, you know, I've let them know. They know I live stream from right from my bed, you know, and it's, you know, I let them know, no, you're not on camera, you know, it's okay. It's pointing directly at me and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, Tony the Rock fan says it's okay to cry, Grampy Campy. Never be sorry to cry. It shows you have a heart and isn't afraid to show emotion. It takes more of a man to show emotion. And Sandra said, at least cafeteria food is priced so very reasonable. A free coffee, hot tea in the waiting rooms. Ooh, good idea. If you drink tea and coffee.
oh yeah.
And she said, I will pray for you. And Life with Linda said, please hold her hand and tell her we are praying for her.
Oh, she knows. She knows about this too. I told her
Did you
about
tell
years
her?
ago.
Oh.
She knows.
Okay then. So it is 6:17 your side. So I am going to let you go.
Okay.
And then you can sort things out.
Yeah.
And you can go be with your wife. Just let us know.
I thank you all very much. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, Tony the Rock Fan says, I am 47-year-old man and cry sometimes like a child who had just had candy taken from him. Oh, yeah, me too. Me too, if anyone takes my candy. Life with Linda said, ask nurses for graham crackers.
Yeah.
And any kind of cracker. They are free too.
Yeah, I have to because I'm diabetic, so I have to.
Right. So you will need to have, your snacks. Gomez Adams said, just accept it and go see your wife, please. There's no owing. There's not anything. There's no anything. You just need to be with your wife. And people need to learn to accept things from people. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to accept. Sandra said, I just got a ride home from the hospital free of charge. The hospitals have many contracts with taxis and companies ask. Okay?
Yeah.
So thank you ever so much, everybody, for coming in. Thank you ever so much. I have you have no idea. You have no idea just how much this all warms my heart, and it means so much to me. And thank you all ever so much for those that have donated and for those that donated for a bracelet. I will, get in touch with Grampy Campy, and he will let me know the names of the people, and that the money is actually in his PayPal account, and then I will get things mailed out. Life with Linda says, take care and God bless Grampy Campy.
You too, Linda. And everyone else too.
And thank you, Tony the Rock fans. Oh, Mocha says bye-bye from me and the boss. He means his wife.
Okay. Thank you, old mucker.
Sandra says, God bless everyone. Prayers for your wife from Tony the Rock fans. Thank you ever so much, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Thank you all ever so much.
Yeah. I do too.
I love you all very, very much. And remember, when you look somebody in the eye, make sure you can say, I see you, because one day that person just might be you. And I can guarantee you, you won't like it. I love you. I love everybody. Take care.
Love you.
Give your wife a huge hug from me.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, and we'll be in touch, Grampy.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.